Hello and welcome to Command Print. In this video, I'll demonstrate how Command Print works, what it is, and how you can use it because Command Print is definitely a game changer in the world of trading. To start off, let me paint a picture of how Command Print is used and how it's useful. So a lot of people when they trade in crypto, especially in the crypto markets, tend to use noise as tools or signals to make decisions. What I mean by that is that they listen to influencers to make decisions. They follow people on X, known as Twitter as well. They follow people on YouTube and all these other platforms. And then these people are sort of known to be the experts, even when it's clear that they don't even know what's going on. They don't show their books, they don't show their trades. They just make things up like the guy next door and post it. And then a lot of people fall for it. They follow these people, make bad decisions, and a lot of people lose money, obviously. I think it's one of the main reasons why a lot of people in crypto have been very unsuccessful. So Command Print is a platform that is there to protect you from listening to noise and advice that is based on absolutely nothing and give you intelligence that's in real time based on real people that trade and make money. So it also gives you a lot of signals based on actual technical data, on charts, using AI and so many other mechanisms. For example, I just logged into my account here and you can see I had 117 signals today in the command center. These are of different time frames, from 5-minute time frames, 1-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame, daily time frames on several assets. And I can filter, of course, also which timeframes do I want to be seeing signals of. So before we start and we get deep into it, it's very important once you create your Command Print account and you're now logged in, you have to connect it with your Telegram account. You can click the Telegram logs right here and follow these instructions to connect it to your Telegram account. The reason is whatever happens on Command Print, you can choose to be receiving notifications when trades triggers or a certain whale you're following is doing something or whatever you're trying to track. You basically get notifications on Telegram. When your trades get stopped or take profit, you can get Telegram to receive notifications. It's very important. Another thing you also want to connect, because Command Print comes with Nitros Bull indicator as a package, so you also need to have your TradingView account. This is a TradingView platform. It's free. Once you create a TradingView account, it creates a username for you. Get that username and get it into Command Print. You're going to find it extremely, extremely helpful. It's a big deal because that's how you get access to Nitros Bull, and you're going to be seeing indicators like this. When it's time to go short, it says bear. When it's time to go long, it would say bull. So this is an incredible tool that you also want to have inside your arsenal for trading and investing. Now, what are these other functions? So let's look at the command center as the main thing here. This is just showing you signals that are coming from the system of Command Print on different assets that it's tracking at the point in time. Right now, you can see a lot of signals here coming on Ethereum, on TAL, on BTC, and so many others. And here you got whale alerts. These are trades that whales are doing, like in real time. They're going long, short, whatever the whales are doing. If you don't know what a whale is someone who is a big trader. When we say a big trader, we mean based on the amount of money they trade with. So these are not guys trading with $2,000 to their name. If I go to Whale Watch here, you'll be able to see that some of these guys, like this guy who is the number one, he has one trade open right now. He has made $122 million throughout his trading account. And we also have the shadow here who has 2 trades open at the moment. He's losing $96,000. But this guy has $59 million made as a trader. So these guys are definitely big deals. And we can see a lot of people here. And you can also add your own accounts that you want to be tracking. Very important, much better than following influencers. So if you're tired of following influencers, this is the way to go. This data is basically pulled from Hyperliquid. From Hyperliquid, then it's aggregated into Command Print, and the AI is sort of doing all the work behind the scenes to show you the high impact trades. There are two types of swing whales. These are guys that don't trade every day. They make a couple of trades maybe a week, but only with high conviction. So when they enter a trade, it's usually with a lot of money. You can also see that many of the big traders are dormant right now. They're not doing anything right now. Why? Because maybe they're waiting for signals to happen and they just don't see any opportunities. And also, if you want to pay attention to one trader, for example, I want to follow this guy, the long game. I want to click on the bell icon. And when I get the bell icon, it means that I will be receiving notifications whenever he makes a move inside my Telegram account. It's a big, big deal. And then you can also copy these guys because Command Print has a trading bot system here that you can create, that you can also execute. So what I mean by this is that I can create a bot on Command Print by just going to trading bots and create my bot here, right? Using different strategies. You can use Nitrox Bull. You can also use buy the dip system, but you can also put your own custom strategy like following someone. So if I go back to the whale watch, let's say I want to follow the long game, this guy, I can just click on set up copy trading and boom, I'm now following him. And then I can set up which pairs exactly I want to be trading when he's trading. You can select multiple pairs or just one. The amount of capital you're giving to the bot. This has to be obviously equivalent to, or at least you need to have enough money in your account. So it has to make sense. If I have $50,000 in my account, I cannot put $100,000 here. It wouldn't make sense. So I have $50,000. I can say I want to give this bot only $20,000. Position size is select at a time when the trade is being open. How much do you want the bot to be using at a time? Let's say I want to be using 5,000. And then leverage, do you want 5x? Do you want whatever? You can choose different kind of leverage. And you can also choose stop loss strategies right here. And you can create a bot and then boom, that will start copying your trader that you're trying to copy well. But it's also very important to notice here that if you want to, let's say, automate your trades, you have to make sure that you go to settings and add an exchange. So you have different kind of exchanges you can choose from here that you trade on. If you have an account, you can just go on and get your API keys and add your API keys here. If you don't have a crypto trading account, then you can simply just connect through Wix. You sign up on Wix. It works perfectly well. You can use BitGet. You can use Binance and so on. If you need links to use for any exchanges, I recommend you go to my website, graybtc.io. On this website, you'll be able to find a lot of tools that I've added that I use myself, from AI tools, but also tools that I use for crypto. So if you need crypto exchanges, and crypto platforms, trading platforms, whatever, go to my website. You get a lot of links there, referral links that have a lot of bonuses like discounts on fees, welcome bonuses, and things like that, all the goodies. So once you have a crypto account, you connect it with your Command Print in the settings, and then boom, you're ready to go. Another thing that Command Print does very well is Polymarket. So Polymarket is a big deal. A lot of crypto traders are now using it to trade. Basically, it is a prediction market where you can predict on things like geopolitics, price of Bitcoin, weather, sports, whatever. So if I just go on a homepage, you can say who is going to be the 2026 and see a tournament winner. You can choose who you think is going to be the winner. What do you think will be the Bitcoin price in the next 5 minutes? You can choose up or down. Okay. And you can make money doing that. Do you think there will be a ceasefire between the US and the Iran? By which date? You can also sort of pick the dates here and you'll be good to go. That's basically how you can trade here on Polymarket on anything. So what Command Print does, it basically just tracks all the top traders that are profitable on this platform, and then it also brings them up here for you. Why? Because you can select a notification to be able to track whatever they're doing, but you You can also look at the top traders based on volume, not only the traders that are making a lot more money percentages, but you can also look at who is trading with a lot more money. This guy, Poliwell, is trading with $4.2 million. So he's definitely a big dog. And if you want to follow him, you just click the little bell button here. And then you also have hottest predictions for today that you must maybe pay attention to. U.S. forces enter Iran. There is U.S.-Iran ceasefire. So you don't have to go on Polymarket and start scrolling here because there's an endless amount of predictions here. So Command Print just shows you what's really important, what's hot, what is everyone trading at the moment. And then it simplifies your decision making because you don't get into that mental fatigue that a lot of people get into because they get overwhelmed by information, which is a problem for all of us. And then you got the Telegram logs here, which whatever message you receive in your Telegram account, when you connect it, you also get to see it here. So if you haven't connected through your Telegram, like I said, follow these instructions and connect to it. And then you go the AI desk, which is coming soon at the moment. But by the time you're watching this video, you might be able to see things there. There'll be a lot of incredible things like AI agent or agentic based algorithms, but also agents that you can use to do things for you, but also analysis by AI agents on different kind of markets and different kind of coins and different segments of the market. So that's basically it. Enjoy Command Print, an incredible platform will help you to become a lot more organized and more concrete and more decisive and more deliberate and reasonable in the decisions that you make based on real data and AI. Instead of just listening to influencers, I prefer to follow the whales because I've been more profitable doing that personally than if I just follow what the random Twitter accounts are screaming out there. Enjoy the product and let me know what you think about it. Stay awesome.